The Florida double dip. What is the double dip in Florida? So, Florida has a retirement program that allows state employees to receive benefits while still working. It's also known as the Deferred Retirement Option Program or DROP. State employees can receive retirement benefits while still working. Elected officials, including state lawmakers, can participate in the program. So, so I was listening to a radio station, and some caller called in talking about this, and I was like, "Wow, that's pretty wild stuff." Drop, I believe we do have that in California. California, but I think it's different because this guy said that you could still be working but receive like double. That's what he said. So in California, the way that drop works is that you get paid double, but it comes in later, not while you're working. So I'm not sure about that. So let's get into this. Jacksonville, the Florida Times Union. So because something is allowable under the law doesn't make it right. A prime example is a state retirement loophole that allows public officials to, quote, retire, end quote, for a month and then reclaim their old jobs and receive both a salary and a pension. Yeah, we don't have that here in California. We have a job, but I never heard of people doing this loophole. So it allows public officials to, quote, retire, end quote, for a month and then reclaim their old jobs and receive both a salary and a pension. That's pretty damn sweet, isn't it? So the St. Petersburg Times reports that the numbers of public employees double dipping and even triple dipping has increased threefold since 2003, with over 9,000 now taking advantage of the law that allows it. A Times database did not spot any Duval County employees, though it has happened here. The list does include 175 managers and 220 elected officials of all kinds throughout the state, including Baker County Sheriff Joey Dobson, Nazoo Circuit Court Clerk John Crawford, and Clay County Sheriff Rick Bessler. According to the Times, the Double Dippers include school board members in 44 counties, 24 judges, and 14 sheriffs, and it just goes on and on. So the main point is that there is a loophole in Florida where officials can retire for 1 month, then come back and take over their old jobs and receive double paychecks. So that's some wild shit. I didn't know about this. Called the Drop Program. Yeah, we have this over here. Called the Drop Program. Employees who are 62 with at least 30 years of service could retire but keep working for up to 5 years while the state deposited their retirement benefits in a special account. The state guaranteed an attractive 6.5% interest plus a 3% cost of living increase, the newspaper reported. Employees had to leave the payroll and after 5 years or lose the lump sum, but the system became a fiasco after the legislature altered it in 2001 to help a state lawmaker who wanted to collect his legislative salary, his lump sum retirement benefit, and his school board pension. An unintended consequence, elected officials and others jumped through the loophole to retire for 30 days and then return to their old jobs at the same wages and benefits, all while getting their pensions. Okay, I get it. So that's a little loophole. Yeah, here in California, I never heard people doing that loophole. I want to look into it, but that's not wild shit because we have the job because they hadn't, especially for firefighters and a police officers, because police officers here in California go through it. So that was one of the ways they wanted to maintain manpower. But I didn't hear about this loophole. So double dipping in Florida. What do you guys think about it? So that being said, thank you for tuning in to another episode of On the Air with Mark.